On August 27, 2024, the US Department of State released an important update. EB-1 categories are now unavailable through September 30th, 2024. And people started freaking out. But I want to remind you that this happens every year around the end of the fiscal year. It happened last year as well. And last year, it was also supplemented by a massive retrogression, which, touchwood, this year it is not. It signals to the green card applicants that the annual limit for the category has been reached. But ever wondered what these updates really mean for you as a green card applicant? How are visas distributed among different employment-based green card categories though? What really drives the priority date changes in the visa bulletins? And if you are curious about any of these, you are in the right place. I have got answers for you in this video. And my goal here is to help you understand the green card process even more deeply so that you can make very, very informed decisions on these matters. Let's start with what this update means though for EB-1 green card applicants. Since the EB-1 visas have their own annual limit as well, USCIS won't be able to approve any adjustment of status applications for EB-1 all throughout September 30th, 2024. Likewise, US consulates and embassies also won't issue immigrant visas for the EB-1 category until the new fiscal year begins in October 2024. But here's some good news for you though. If your EB-1 priority date is current in the August or September visa bulletins, you can still submit your adjustment of status application to USCIS. If you are an EB-1 applicant with an interview scheduled this September, be aware that USCIS might actually reschedule it due to the unavailability of EB-1 visas for the rest of this fiscal year in 2024. Even if you attend your interview, your case will only be approved once visa numbers are available in the new fiscal year, which actually starts October 1st, 2024. Are these visa limits reached only for the EB-1 category though? In the September 2024 visa bulletin, the State Department also pointed out that demand for employment-based visas has surged this year. As a result, the limits for these visas could only be reached by September or even sooner. Once that happens, the category will be marked as unavailable, meaning no more visas will be issued for that category until the next fiscal year. Now, before the EB-1 limit update though, the State Department also announced that the annual limits have been reached for the EB-3 other workers or the EW and the EB-5 unreserved green card categories for the fiscal year 2024 as well. So we might soon see a similar update for the EB-2 category too, is my general guess. But here's a key point to remember though. The annual limits for employment-based green cards will reset with the start of the new fiscal year, which is FY 2025. And that happens on October 1st, 2024. Now, let's talk about the number of employment-based green cards that are issued each year and how they are really divided among the different employment-based categories though. So each fiscal year, about 140,000 employment-based green cards are issued, and of these, the EB-1, EB-2 and EB-3 categories each receive about 28.6% of the entire total. And the EB-4 and EB-5 categories share 7% of the annual limit as well. So as you may know, beyond these caps, each country can receive only a 7% of the total of the green cards available for that category. So this limitation has historically led to significant backlogs for countries like India and China, which send a large number of highly skilled immigrants to the US, which aim at the employment-based green card categories as well. So now let's explore what really drives the movement of the priority dates in the monthly visa bulletin. The USCIS Department of State forecasts monthly immigrant visa availability starting each fiscal year in October. So this prediction considers the annual limits and a few key factors in addition to that as well. There's also the historical data on abandonments and denials and withdrawals. There's pending adjustment of status or AOS applications from USCIS. There's also eligible immigrant visa applications at US consulates and embassies abroad worldwide too. So these three factors have a direct impact on the movement of the priority dates in the monthly visa bulletin. So changes in these areas are what shifts in the priority dates. So you also might have heard of USCIS actually stopping, or the Department of State stopping accepting family-based immigration green card applications from abroad during COVID. That's what Trump brought in. And because they stopped accepting family-based immigration applications from outside the US. That's when we saw a surge in the employment-based green card numbers, as well as an acceleration in the EB-2 and EB-3 final action dates on the visa bulletins as well, because they stopped issuing family-based green cards or immigrant visas outside the US, which led to that surge within the US. That's one example, but there are several examples in history which show that a certain type of visas being restricted has helped improve the numbers on a different type of visa as well. So it is crucial to note that this 7% country cap, though, which we mentioned earlier, it has played a significant role in how green card allocations are handled annually too. So before we wrap up, here's something important. The EB-1A green card currently has a wait time of just 2 years for Indian applicants, at least on paper. So you can also reuse your EB-2 or EB-3 priority dates for your EB-1A application, which can help speed up the green card process a lot. But are you really feeling overwhelmed by all the EB-1A green card requirements? I can understand that if you are, because this is literally my case 5-6 years ago, and it's pretty much every single client's case in the Smart Green Card program as well. It's very overwhelming to understand. There's a lot to unpack, which is why we are here to support you. We can help you build a strong EB-1A profile that showcases your best extraordinary abilities, which you do have. You may not know it, but you do have, and you apply it every day in the work that you do. And we do it with personalized support through our VIP plan in the Smart Green Card program. And here's the best part though. Through the Smart Green Card program's VIP plan, we have helped over 75 individuals already achieve their EB-1A approval. So that means our program is the most proven program on the planet right now, which you can benefit from. To learn more about our success stories and the VIP plan, you should definitely visit our Smart Green Card program's website, and you should join us in this YouTube journey for daily insights into the EB-1A process. You should subscribe to get step-by-step guidance delivered to you every single day on achieving your EB-1A goals. That's it for this one, folks. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is Saiman Shetty signing off. Take care and peace.